Ruling Bharatiya Janata Party in Tripura secured victories in Danpur and Boxanagar Assembly constituencies with impressive margins on Friday. Both the seats that went for polls on September 5 witnessed a direct electoral battle between arch rivals BJP and the CPIM. With this win, the ruling party has improved its tally in the state assembly from 31 to 33. BJP candidate from Boxanagar, Tofajul Hussain, who faced a defeat in the 2023 general elections to the state assembly, offered an electoral drubbing to his rival candidate Mijan Hussain by over 30,000 votes. Tofajul received 33,849 votes, while Mijan could barely manage to get 3,718 votes. Boxanagar is always considered to be a citadel of the left parties, but the polls prove that the opposition support base in the minority Muslim-dominated constituency is eroding fast. Death of veteran CPM leader Samsul Haq, who was elected in the March elections, further weakened the party's grip on its particular area. Unlike Boxanagar, voters of Danpur reposed their faith in the BJP for the second time in a row within 6 months. Senior BJP leader and Union Minister Pratima Bhowmik was the first non-left MLA to be elected from the constituency in the last 60 years. Despite her great performance, Bhowmik had to tender her resignation for constitutional obligations. She continued to serve as an MP for West Tripura, paving the way for the pie polls. This time, Bhowmik's close confidant Bindu Debnath was pitted against CPIM's Kaushik Chanda. Debnath fought the polls successfully to defeat Chanda even with a larger margin of votes. The opposition CPIM, on the other hand, boycotted the counting, raising allegations of massive rigging. The party that ruled the state for 25 years now left with only 10 MLAs in the state assembly. Now, to get more details on this, we'll connect to our Tripura correspondent Mrinal Banik. Hello Mrinal, can you hear me?
Yes.
Right, Mrinal, as mentioned, in both constituencies, the BJP won with a very huge margin, as we could say. So, was it expected for the BJP to win with by such huge margins?
Well, see, in the by-elections we have seen, historically, traditionally, in the by-elections, the ruling party gets an edge. But the way BJP has swept this election with such margins is really unexpected, because you see, in the last elections that held barely 6-7 months ago in March, the margin was very less between CPIM and BJP candidates. So it sounds like that the CPM party has given up the fight, because 2 days before the counting, they said we are not participating in the counting because the polls were rigged. So it's the opposition has left the ground before giving a fight, and the BJP has gained. And it is also very significant for the BJP because you see, in the Muslim areas, traditionally BJP did not have any presence from 2018. But now they have win a constituency which is dominated by Muslims. So it's a big win for the BJP.
Also, considering the fact that BJP is in power in the state, how important was it for the BJP to win these by-poll elections?
Yeah, it was very important for the BJP because if you see the strength of BJP in the state assembly, it was 31 for BJP and 1 is IPSC, their ally. So in total, they have 32 MLAs in their state assembly, where the opposition has 28. So now, with these 2 seats, they would have 33 MLAs, and with their ally, they will stand at 34. So this has improved BJP's tally, BJP's strength in the state assembly. So it's a good sign for the ruling party.
Now that the general elections will be held next year, and the CPIM is also in the India alliance that was created to fight against the Saffron party, the BJP party, the next upcoming general elections. How important was it for CPIM to also win these seats, and also would it weaken the chances for the opposition to come to power in the next general elections?
Yes, in the national level, CPIM, Congress, both the parties exist in Tripura as well. They have an electoral understanding even in 2023 assembly election, general election held in March. But see, in this election also, the Congress supported the CPIM, but we have seen much defections from the Congress party. A lot of senior leaders switched to BJP because the Congress was not given a seat in the understanding. So it sounds, it may look, it is internal problems between the CPIM and Congress are very much in the public domain. So at this point now, thinking of the general elections is they are not in the position to give a fight, even if the Congress and CPIM comes together. Congress has 3 MLAs in the state assembly, but they don't have that much of strength. They can give both the parties can give a fight to the BJP, given the present situation and the election results that we have seen.
Also, how was the situation there today during the counting, considering the fact that there were some clashes during the polls? So, were there any reports of clashes between the two parties or the voters, or I mean anything as such?
No, so far there are no clashes because the CPIM party workers did not turn up for the counting process because they have already boycotted it. And the BJP candidates were present there, so there are chances of any kind of clashes is very less. But on the poll day also, there was a little bit of confrontations, face-offs, which leading to injuries to some people, but that were all mild injuries. And I mean, 5-6 people were injured. So compared to other elections, these elections were very peaceful, and security arrangements were also very good. I spoke to the superintendent of police, Shivajala district. He told me that multi-layered security arrangements have been put in place in order to contain any kind of law and order situation. And district magistrate, who is also the district election officer, Dr. Vishal Kumar, he has been supervising the whole counting process since the morning. And almost now the results are clear, and BJP has already declared victorious in the election.
Also, Mrinal, now that we know that Tripura Motha is also a very strong party in Tripura, and also they are in opposition together with the CPIM, but when it comes to these by-poll elections in these two constituencies, they did not stayed away from this by-poll and they remained neutral, and BJP took their statement as them favoring the BJP as well. So the Tripura Motha's decision to not to stay neutral and not show their support to any of these parties, do you think this also made an impact in BJP winning these polls?
Yes, for that we have to go back to the 2023 elections. See, the CPIM and Congress together alleged that Tripura Motha's decision to field candidates in the constituencies where CPIM and Congress are strong was the main reason behind their defeat. So, considering this, this time the Tripura Motha party decided not to contest the elections and kind of help the CPIM party to pull off a straight fight against the BJP. But what we have seen that the CPIM performance in the tribal dominated areas has been very poor. Even when there is no BJP in constituency, there are 20 tribal dominated constituencies in the state, and Tripura Motha is leading in 13 constituencies. They have 13 MLAs. The rest of the 7 constituencies where the tribal votes are in majority, that went to the BJP, not to the CPIM. So in Dhanpur also there is a substantial number of tribal voters. It's like 10 to 15,000 voters who are from the tribal communities of Tripura. So the results give us a clear mandate that the tribal voters did not vote for the CPIM; they voted for the BJP.
Thank you
In
so
the
much. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Mrinal. That was our correspondent from Tripura, Mrinal, giving us more details about the by-poll election that was held in Boxanagar and Dhanpur constituency of Tripura. And as mentioned, the BJP has won in both the constituencies, where the BJP received 34,146 votes in Boxanagar, while the CPIM received only 3,909 votes. Meanwhile, in Dhanpur, BJP garnered 30,017 votes and the CPIM 11,146 votes. And now, after the polls, now the BJP has improved their tally in the State Assembly by having 31 members to now 33 members.